That mobility plus wave clear can get everything here. See you soon. A domino effect can happen. Hilda, Novaria getting so much prio with the Martis, 4 men into the jungle. Meanwhile, the rest of TOB will still be clearing their waves.
Man, by the way, I have seen this before. In fact, I recommended this combination, this Hilda plus the Novaria, to my friends as they're casting, my caster friends in the borders. The idea here is if you invade, you have a long-range nuke to go with it, even at level 2.
Yep.
If the Novaria clears out the mid lane, you have the Astrosphere. Because of the slows that you get from the Hilda, it's almost a stun if you think about it. You can land the Astrosphere easily. You can either snatch the jungle or poke the hero so much.
That's what happened to me too. I lost my purple buff.
Yep.
An Astrosphere.
I expected a Benedetta from See You Soon, but now they operate an all-in pick here instead.
I think you go Fredrin plus maybe a Lilia. Something that can easily clear out the mid lane so that you can get into your jungle faster.
How about the jungle? That's about it, right? Whether it's a winning matchup in the XP, winning matchup in the mid lane, preferably both. Just help the Joy get out, or they can pick up something like a Fredrin.
Oh
man! I mean, I get it, the lane prio, but it's after level 4. It's the meteor shower that you're really waiting for, and Cho as well. I get it, a lot of base damage in the early game to try to help, but then the Edith will be rotated to the XP. Whew. And MSU soon can end the draft strong here. Really, really strong.
Yeah, 1-1 for example, because there's a lot of ways for them to dodge that. You can, if you want, you can go carry, but or Ixia in fact. Because there's no legitimate dive from TOB. I mean, Joy is there, but there's
the whole plan is to shut him down.
Exactly. Wow. But yeah, I think the best choice should be the 1-1.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Very versatile, can go back and forth. Iridol does the same thing. It's a bit safer, to be honest, against the Bruno in lane. So we'll see how this matchup goes. But see you soon. Ultra aggressive, not just aggressive. This is some ultra mega, explosive, giga, terra aggressive.
Yeah, folks at home, if you've seen this Novaria plus the Hilda, expect your jungle to be invaded. And the Joy just will not be enough, unfortunately.
I don't think even with the help of Cho and Chang'e early could be enough.
This is where the forced error comes in. If the Chang'e rotates over without caring about the wave, she's going to be the one losing out, not the Joy, and that will steamroll and become a domino effect to something else. It's tough. They're going to have to play this early game perfectly, and even then, they might still lose out in the early game. If they wait till the late game, though, I believe that's their shot to actually take this game. TOB, 1 game away from being knocked out, and see you soon, 1 game away from getting to the next stage of the knockout round. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn. Will it be an equalizer from TOB to force a 3rd game in this series, or will it be a pause? Because I think it will be a pause.
Calm before the storm.
See how I sent the curveball to the ladies and gentlemen watching? They were getting hyped. They were already jumping up and down, especially the NA fans, right? Let's go! 1-1, and then a pause. I knew that from the very beginning. I just wanted to troll you guys.
Of course you do.
Thank you, Mirgo.
You're welcome.
Like you knew that it was Mia.
Yeah. And it is Mia, not Bauman, you nerds.
Bauman. Big shout-outs to all of the viewers watching, especially the Simpin chat.
The Simpin chat. What's a Simpin chat? Wolf, did you just call me a simp?
Is that your,
You are part of it.
Exactly. No, I'm acting as a viewer, right? Like the viewers who don't know what a Simpin cast is.
Well, if you're part of Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, and NA, you're part of Simpin.
Way to go, man. Way to do the Cambodians dirty. There's a lot of Cambodians watching here, man. There's a Khmer team. You only shouted out the ends, the North Americans. Simpin.
Where do we put them, though?
Simpchin? No.
With a K or with a C?
Actually, what should
the language is called Khmer. The people Khmer, right? But in English, it's Cambodian.
Okay, so it should be C. Okay.
I don't know how you fit that in now. It's really, I'm sorry, Cambodian people. We don't mean to. It just fits the name better.
Yeah.
And Mr. Mao gets it.
Mr. Mao gets it.
Mr. Mao gets it indeed. And
Wagner gets it.
Ooh.
It's the Vagna.
Mr. Wagner
Mr.
gets
Vagna.
it.
Mr. Vagna. Shout out to you, Mr. Vagna.
Shout out to Mr. Wagner, who's still off. By the way, I think he's pulling an all-nighter. The NA restreamers are pulling
Wait.
all-nighters.
Oh, that's
What
right.
time is it there?
It's like 8 a.m. They've been watching since the
8 a.m.
That's crazy.
Man. Again,
Man.
sacrifices. That's the main story for the Ohio brothers and for NA as a region as well. And we'll have a lot of... They still have a long road to go, and Mr. Wagner is there to help them along the way.
Oh,
Oh, my
man.
Lord.
Mr. Wagner.
What's he saying?
I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, good now.
I like how we're just tuning in to the stream of MPL 2023. When we're,
Shout out
we're
to a lot of
reacting.
our streamers, actually. There's a lot of streamers across all of the regions, all of
Yes.
the nations, and I think this is now the way to go where, I mean, why would you listen to Miracle when you can listen to Mr. Wagner, right?
I just listen to Mr. Mao.
Oh, Mr. Mao, of course.
It's like the TOB boys, right?
Yeah.
You know, Rashi actually called, like, when he was analyzing, he said the Ohio boys.
Oh, your boys.
It's still TOB.
See, the ping is all good,
right,
and
right,
then
right.
the issue still continues. We'll go back to a pause, so we're still waiting, but it does seem like they are fully, Zia, fully focused, man.
Very focused.
Oh, we're seeing the stage. Do we get... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the decider. Already a big fight happening here. Oh, first blood. It's for TOB, the Ohio boys.
The Changa finds the first blood. Boxy now quite low and has space to get out of the way. And that is TOB claiming the first blood.
Wow, good punishment.
Unexpected.
Very unexpected, though. And I think Best Player was able to get 2 of his buffs, so that's also very important. So I think, yeah, TOB survived the first minute.
Boxy now
MP.
moving. Oh, with the decimation. See you soon equalized.
And I like this play coming out from the Joy. Goes for the camera on the opposite end. But there will be 3 members making the beeline towards him.
Agree. BP1. Boxy now on the other side of the map. Will try to hinder the movement, but oh, reinforcement charge. Zia is there. Boxy.
Uh-oh.
BP1 cashes 200 gold.
Wow, man, early on, it's TOB who are actually winning it against a heavily favored early game composition that See You Soon has drafted for themselves. Again, some damage though onto Mielo, and Felix actually gets more prio for the first turtle of the game.
Hoon is still not level 4. I think you want to have that shower available for that Chang'e. And I think this is expected. I think that it's natural for See You Soon to have a distinct advantage in the first turtle of the game, but they reset.
Wow. Yeah, they reset it, the turtle. Edith Milo almost was picked off in the bot side of the map, but retreat battle. MP still finds it. Good stun onto his Best Player 1 now. Best Player 1 looking for an escape, but denies by MP.
That early game that looked so good from TOB, now they're really feeling the clutch pressure from See You Soon, and we're gonna take a look at the in-game emblems as well. Wolf, anything interesting here is Boxy showing Zia from the wave.
I do hope that this is correct. Like Hoon going for Assassins. Emblem.
Way of Dragon connecting on towards Boxy.
Wow.
Not enough to take him down. And See You Soon here, they managed to regather themselves.
So Hoon went for the Mage custom emblem set for the damage, but going for a damage build as he's taken out, goes for the Rapture and the Weakness Finder.
And now that's Hoon also picked off in the mid lane. They're actually pushing all of the waves really well, like we predicted. We didn't expect the first 2 kills to happen. Yellow sacrificing the Primal Rash to get a little bit more gold, but then Felix knows now that there's no ultimate, and MP is already invading.
He knows that the Way of Dragon is in. Oh, Super Shark actually
Shark
finds it. MP pops his retreat, but mistimed, and Shark claims the purple.
It still is, I think, mission accomplished for MP. He might not have gotten the gold, but that still is a lot of EXP, a lot of gold. It's taken away from the opposing jungler. It's all about speed now for See You Soon. The main win condition for the Martis is Snowball. They're achieving that. Now they want to invade once again.
Boxy moving onwards. Best player 1 now is going to be the target. Will not be able to take his orange buff calmly. And Super Shark now with Dragon connecting. Oh, good deny there as Shark gets taken out. Milo now might be next. Good passive control as Felix dove under the turret and punished. It's a 1-for-1.
A bit too much there for See You Soon to handle under the turret, but they were able to still steal that orange buff away. Sets up for the turtle perfectly. And also, you could see that MP just got a whole lot of gold from that bottom lane turret shield.
That's right. Gonna be the snowball from the Martis. You would expect best player going in for the Starlium Sack as the first item. Probably one of the... I think this is the first time I see it. It's typically the Genius one, right?
Yeah. But now you can see that Boxy wants to keep going in onto BP1. Oh, they're gonna go all out.
Here, Tower pops as well. MP looking for an angle, but it seems like now Boxy will have enough speed to close the gap. Wave Dragon, though, will deny that away. Boxy taken out as now it is Hoon out of position and taken out as well. Gusei, though, taking some heat. Oh, good cover by MP as he finds the double.
What a play from MP, gets it, but now it's Mielo.
Oh, again, looking on towards a kill. MP still low. Oh, Decimation is not in hand, and Felix will find the trade. MP taken out. Best player 1 will find the killing spree, but it's all out brawl here. Minute 6.
That's a big shutdown, though, onto the hands of best player 1. 5 kills MP had in his name, and now that's a lot of bounty gold that best player 1 is taken. Boxy, though, doesn't want to get leave it to him.
Wave Dragon still here tanking, but Zia will have enough damage to take this Hilda down. Oh, almost there. Taken by Ra.
So TOB, I think that they get the better end of the deal just because of the fact that they were able to shut down MP. However, you still have to think about your Bruno right now. A little bit ahead, maybe because of the shutdown goal that they had. Now they will get more.
Now Gusei in trouble. Of course, the dive potential from BP1 was just massive, and he will fall. 0-2-3 here for Gusei. Not a good start. Let's see, will he be able to recover?
They haven't been able to actually create a big goal lead. The most they got was 1,000, but then it was turned around by BP1, and he's going ham. He's actually the same level as MP. Definitely not the outcome that See You Soon want to get in this heavily early game comp.
Well, Stardom side seems to be the way to go. Then again, they cannot feel very overconfident now. They still need a lot of items. Felix already holding on to the new bush. It's a very good bush to hold on to right now for the vision that they have. And I think that See You Soon will still have the advantage heading into this turtle. I say that though, best player.
Super Shark, conceal, Wave Dragon, meter tower as well. Now Felix moving to dive. Milo though, the front side will be deleted. Now MP very low and also will be taken down by Zia. Boxy reposition as TOB. They find the retry holder and will claim the newt.
And that's a trade down below. It's only a turret, but it's the only thing See You Soon can really look for there. A great fight by TOB and a retry from best player 1. Now even another turret up top. It's all in favor of TOB.
Oh, this is the point where TOB are very happy. They have good scaling, for sure.
God, the damage will not be enough there. Felix trying to hold on. It's a 3v1. Wave Dragon to find more spaces. Gusei actually finds a good position now. Felix will reposition. Ra here has enough range. Good opening there with the ult. But now, See You Soon will not find the gap or the range to take any members from TOB.
I think that this is TOB getting their win condition right. They needed us to secure the early stages. They needed to survive the invasion, and they did. Now, when it comes to scaling, we know for sure that the Joy is pretty strong in the latter portions of the game. Bruno still strong in the mid game as well as the late game. And you also have this Chang'e. But come the late game, you're forced to get the Radiant Armor and See You Soon, which means that gonna be less defenses when it comes to the physical side of things. And he will be tearing apart the members of See You Soon in the late game. But that will come in the late game.
For sure, but again, in the early game, all TOB needs to do is weather the storm. We mentioned this in the draft, right? See You Soon are the ones who are pressured to look for a big lead early, to end the game early. Right now, it doesn't seem like they will be able to do as they please. 2 turtles, but not enough to amount to a big gold lead. It's actually the opposite. TOB are the ones holding the gold lead, though it's only 170. The fact that it's not 2,000 or more is already quite impressive for TOB.
Okay, see you soon here. They're rotating with 5, means that they are ready and looking for a fight. Oh, there you go. Final slash onto with Zia. Oh. Zia now will fall. Wave Dragon, though, will find Felix cancelled out immediately. Felix now on the front side of the map. Soaking damage. Best player 1 will look for another angle. It's a 5v4 without the marksman. TOB, can they contest?
Can they, Wolf? Is there still a possibility here? They're gonna go for another fight. Best player 1 zoned away.
Good knock up here for Felix to buy time. Milo now. Oh, pops and triggered the ult here. Oh, taking some heat, a lot of heat as Kusei and Felix will secure the kill. Best player 1 will not contest as MP comfortably takes the red trade.
It's pretty clear that the answer is no, they cannot contest. And the fact of the matter is, even when they equalize when it comes to the goal, they don't have the advantage. They for TOB, they need to definitely reach critical mass around the 15-minute mark. I can say though that TOB can only team fight around the Lord if they have full items on best player as well as for Zia with the Wind of Nature. That's the only condition that they have. Fortunately though, they have a lot of wave clear. Looking at the Joy, looking at the Bruno, and of course the Chang'e. They can just prolong the game with that hero.
Yeah, they're doing a good job at it now, but if Felix just stands there with the Radiant Armor, that takes a whole lot of power. That wave clear power that we were just mentioning about Hoon's Meteor Shower on the Chang'e. It's already been used up. The Lord in the bottom lane should be able to charge all the way to that tier 2. And this is where TOB will find himself in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, Milo here, face checking it. Oh my god. Burst it down here, practically. He gets taken out. Kusei in the backside. Now looking for survivability. Gets it supercharged. Very low will be punished. Wave Dragon, desperate one. And MP will find the kill. Zia now in trouble. Oh, the snipe hits. But it won't be enough to take Zia down.
Super chaotic, the timed aggression by See You Soon, despite the early game not going to what they expected. They were still able to find the moment, that mid-game, right as the item power spikes hit, they started to go for these big fights and they won.
No. Very well done coming off from See You Soon, knowing that they can team fight, they get 5v5. And all they need to do is to poke out Hoon. We know for sure that the Chang'e quite nullified whenever the shields are not there anymore. They're making it so difficult for Hoon to find the angle. They're also punishing Super Shark. Fortunately for TOB, it's still Zia surviving in that case.
Okay, See You Soon here. They are similarly to what they did in game 1. They have control now coming to the late game. An item check here. Bruno on his way towards full item. And okay, Irithel, is this a rose gold?
Or for Irithel?
For Irithel?
For Irithel.
I would say it's actually building towards, should be a Windtalker first. And maybe he will go for the Rose Gold Meteor to go up against a lot of the magic damage up against TOB. And now, best player 1. Very mobile still with electrifying beats, but has to be really careful up against See You Soon. They've hit their damage item power spikes already, even for the Irithel Wolf.
Yeah. Especially for Irithel that you mentioned, I think that there is some merit to kind of get the shield for Kusei. Because that means that even best player diving into the backlines will not mean that they will get an instant kill. So that could be a reason why, yeah, there was a cloak, but then yeah, it's the Wind Tower. Too easy for Kusei to get. And now look at the wraparound.
Yeah, they are looking for an engage here. Spell check quick. Okay, all actives here. All active. So yeah, they are ready to go hard 5v5. And let's see here, the Lord is an enhanced Lord. So it's still defendable. But of course, if TOB gets this Lord, it's a quick momentum shift in this match, in this game, rather.
Just like in the previous one, right? When TOB was the one holding the lead, one team fight can turn everything around. A game of momentum, especially when these mechanical picks from both these teams, they'll be looking to team fight all the way. The end should also be coming down to a big team fight, and this is one of them. An enhanced Lord, like you mentioned, Donnie, a 3.8k gold lead on the hands of Soon, and they decide it's a bit too premature to commit to this. They still have so many leads across the map, they can play with it before they start the Lord dance.
I wonder what the items are now available for Hoon. Went for the weakness finder to go with the Rupture, and of course the Mage Emblem. This should be a Chang'e that provides the damage, but again, ever since the Radiant Armor was picked up, you see the Chang'e players just didn't like it.
Final slash onto us too. VP1 Nilo now, recipient of the damage. Kusei grabbing the shutdown. It's a 5v4, no retry holder for TOB. And see you soon. They will not get greedy, instead they will look for the objective.
The best possible target to take down for See You Soon, and it happened. Best player won. He's been playing phenomenally this game, but his second death will mean that enhanced Lord will go to See You Soon for free.
If I'm not mistaken, he tried to clear the short lane being the lane with the Lord. That is quite weird, because you can see how easily he was punished. He stayed in that lane. Maybe he was able to control the minion wave for sure, but then the punishment was so good for See You Soon that they were able to get the Lord as well as the kill. And now, there's a lot of defense. Again, for TOB, they still have the Chang'e. They still have the Edith. So when it comes to wave clear, they're not going to run out of that. But the question is, when will be the case where TOB now decides that they will be the ones to start the fight?
Well, now it's a 5.5k gold lead with an enhanced Lord. As long as they are able to utilize the Lord to charge in, they should be able to force a fight out.
Okay, good opening from Ra. Misses the spear though. And now CUC moving on to the bot side of the map. Oh! Final slash on towards 4, opening things up. And there you go. The base wide open. See You Soon will sweep. The only representative from